you'll have it as well on you for your YouTube.
Right.
So I teach my team
Beautiful.
that video marketing is one of my favorite forms of lead generation. So anyway, we're going to talk to Fernand, and we're going to talk to him about why or ask him, I should say, why he likes Get Fearless Freedom, how it's helped you in your business opportunities. You also market the Get Fearless Freedom. So it's kind of it's optional to market the platform itself. However, when we launched this last year, it was just a little baby and we all just kind of
Yes.
used it for our own things. But now, Fernand, what do you think now?
Mm,
Just relaunch
amazing.
it.
It is amazing. It is. It reminds me of the crypto world that it's like boom, 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 boom. It's dimensional because you made it so much easier, so much faster, so much interactive, so many more features. It really is. You guys did it. Rick is a genius. I mean, it's a great team, and I love it because it's a trio. It's like very little. It's not like 50 people, so you have to wait for this one to wake up in Bombay and that one to wake up in in South America, and you know what I mean? No,
Yeah.
it's just in home, boom. Reminds me of Southern good finger licking cooking. You know?
Yeah, and the community keeps growing. In fact, we were just talking about it this morning in our little group chat and in my Facebook group, and I said, "Wow, there's like 7 just brand new from Arizona, for example." So what happens is we can geo target, okay, and with the Craigslist software that we have, and I love doing Craigslist ads. So I've gotten leads just this morning. I put up some brand new Craigslist ads with the Craigslist software. I'm going to show everybody how to do that. And Fernand, you've been walking through and doing step by step with Craigslist. And a lot
Yes.
of people go to social media, which is my son's. He's going to talk about Facebook a little bit here, but a lot of people go immediately to Facebook and they want to advertise on Facebook. So we kind of, like you just said, Rick, we have, or Fernand, you were talking about Rick. We have him in the background. He does the support. He does a lot of the upgrades. So he's upgraded the not the Craigslist software, but he upgraded the pages. So we have unlimited capture pages for any business opportunity that you want to market. We have
Right.
branded pages for Fernand, so he can put his
Love them.
amazing videos on the branded pages. And then we have where you can integrate Aweber and get response with one click. It's that simple. So it's
It's
amazing, huh?
awesome.
Because most people get lost with that part, don't they, Fernand?
Big time. Big time. And a lot of systems also too are very complex. I mean, for what's beautiful is Get Fearless Freedom basically gives you exactly what you need with all that, without all that noise, without all those bells and whistles. And I'm not saying those bells and whistles and noise are bad. It's just that sometimes there could be just so much that you just like, you know what I mean? And you guys just are straight to it, right? And so I love it. Love it.
Yeah, we don't really mess around, do we?
No, no,
We don't
no, no,
say,
no.
well, you could try this ebook for $7 and then you could sit there all night and read 15 pages of why you need to have a sales funnel, but we don't do that. We tell
No, it's
people
straight
right
up.
away on the 9-minute video, this is what you need. If you have an online business, it doesn't matter what it is, you need to have a sales funnel, a follow-up system, and you have to have exposure, you have to have traffic, you have to have leads. Without leads coming into
Yes,
your sales funnel on a day-to-day basis, your business is going to dry up. And I'm telling you right now,
100%.
I've seen a lot of people lately, Fernand, especially in this Facebook space, it makes me dizzy some days. Um, they're jumping from one thing to the next to the next. So how do you think Get Fearless Freedom is going to be able to help those people, Fernand, in your own words?
It actually helps them because I know this is really against the industry to say, but
Mhm.
if you want to if you want to program hop, if you're a shiny baller, right? If you well, then you know what? Do it in a way where you're branding yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Do
Yep.
it in a way where you're branding yourself. Estoy una llamada en vivo. Do it in a way where you're branding yourself. And
Exactly.
so that way, por favor, ciérrame la puerta, por favor. Por favor, ciérrame la puerta. Estoy en vivo, estoy en vivo. No, gracias. All right, sorry about that. Yes. You know,
That's okay.
I love it, right?
Is
It's
it your
so
mom?
awesome.
Is it your mom?
Ciérrame,
Hi.
por favor, ciérrame. Yeah, it's my mom, she's just saying hi, what's up? So
Hola.
anyway, yeah, yeah, so that's what's awesome about this
Mhm.
is that it lets you do that. You know what I mean? So it's beautiful.
And let's show them exactly what we're talking about, Fernand. So this is
Okay.
my demo, my admin back office, for example. Let's say they get into the, like you say, shiny object, or they have a business opportunity that they just can't stop talking about. That's great. They can get into Get Fearless Freedom. The sponsor, like Fernand, would get $200. Okay, so it goes direct to Fernand, the $200, but they can log right in. They get an email with a login that shows them exactly what to do step by step. And I have the new video right here on how to create the lead capture page. There's 3 steps and you have a capture page done. Boom. If you want to redirect it and create a new campaign, go in here, create a new campaign, another video on how to do that. Because the thing is again, it's not a system selling the system. And that's why it's so compliant, is because you can use this product for anything. Okay. So any business opportunity that a person has out there, and you would send them to the redirect link. So let's say, you know, your customer, Sally Joe, comes to Fernand and says, wow, I really like to get more information on how to promote my home-based business. Fernand says, I got the exact product you need. You need Get Fearless Freedom. And they're going to say, well, what is that? And then Fernand's going to send them to his 9-minute video that does all the explaining for him. And he would have it set up in here. So that goes into his, well, that's another customers, but I'm saying it would redirect right to the 9-minute video, right?
Right.
And that's it. So you can set up your campaign for Get Fearless Freedom. You can even show people and demo it for people. I'm always doing demos for people, you know, on the live Zooms that we do. But yeah, so you can redirect it right to that sales page. And this is kind of like, Fernand, you know, like Miami, like behind the scenes, right? The bars,
Yeah.
and all that. Well, this is kind of like behind, like where they're filling up the kegs, right?
Exactly.
It's like you're
Right.
showing them how that works. So we're just doing that tonight, and it's not techie. It's really not. So you'd pop up, select a page, look at all the pages that I have created,
Wow.
you know? And I love doing capture pages, and I love email. I love email marketing. We don't have to think of anything. We don't have to even hardly, I hate to say not think, but the whole, like Rob says, we're creating what, Rob, here? Legends.
Yeah.
Legends, not
Exactly it.
affiliates.
Legends, not affiliates. Correct. Yeah.
Because we want them to start putting and plugging in and, you know, using the email samples. We don't call them swipes here, we call them samples. So it's really honestly got everything that any other top marketing company would have for their, you know, for their affiliates. But let's say, Fernand, some companies don't have, you know, Craigslist copy and things like that, and we do, right?
I like that. Yeah, that's a unique feature. Phenomenal. And I love it because, you know, I talk to a lot of people that are business owners that are struggling, and I tell them about it, and they're like, oh, that'll never work for me. And I'm just like, okay, because we're not here to convince, we're just here to share.
Correct.
You know, and I'm like, okay, great. You know, but they don't realize that Craigslist, people actually go to Craigslist looking for stuff.
They do.
Either for a job, either to buy. Well, people don't go to Facebook going, only we go to Facebook thinking, hey, maybe there's a good deal for this person, you know what I mean? But no, people go to Facebook to be nosy, you know what I mean? To be entertained, right?
Right.
So Craigslist is an incredible source of leads.
It is.
And we got the hookup with Get Fearless Freedom.
Yeah, I was sitting here today, and they were just coming in on autopilot. I did a screenshot. So if you're connected with Fernand here on Facebook, he'll invite you into the group. We show proof all the time that this stuff results work. People are making money with the system. I have, like I said, 2-3 members, and just here in this Phoenix area today, Arizona, that joined, you know?
Wow.
So, I mean, and I have a good friend that I've known for years, and she's using that for her business. So it is truly made for anyone that wants to increase their list and build a database, as well as make additional money. That's really what it is in a nutshell. That's cool. I'm so glad that we got to meet, and then been talking with your member, Jamie, and
yeah,
also loving it.
yes. I mean, think about it. Jamie is a social worker. Okay, what does she know about marketing? All right, she's like me. I'm an eye doctor. I know nothing about marketing. You know the marketing that I was taught? get insurance companies, they'll give you customers. Okay.
Oh,
But the insurance customers are the worst customers because they're needy. They're entitled. They think, oh, I don't want to pay extra. I already paid. You should give me this plus a car wash, right? And so that's what's so cool about this system is that Jamie came in, she did a Craigslist ad the other day. She left me crazy. I was like, how awesome, right? And she was messaging me and she was like, how do I do this? And I'm like, watch the training, go through the 4 steps. You're a leader. I don't have to, and then later she messaged me. She's like, thank you, and I'm like, yeah, because that's how it is. Because it
We teach
really is
empowerment here.
there.
Yep.
It really is there. It's all right there. Just that sometimes we have those stories in our heads that are like, you're going to fail no matter what. But it really is clean. I guess it's so simple sometimes that some people don't believe it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly. I mean, and you're talking specifically Craigslist, for example, here, we'll show them that it's back there. It's autoresponder. It's one of my #1 selling tools back here. Rob's Facebook training, a lot of people are doing Facebook and I get that. I mean, we get a lot of sales from Facebook. We're doing a Facebook Live right now, but you know what I'm going to do and Fernand's going to do is point them right to this video. If you have a list, then you can
Exactly.
just tour guide them right back onto this video. But the cool
Exactly.
part is right what you were talking about here. We have to read all these instructions before doing anything because typically a person will set up the Craigslist account first, Fernand, and they won't read these instructions. You actually have to read the instructions because we give each person a specific email, and then that's how you set up your Craigslist ad and your accounts.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, our programmer did this specially for us, and we're the only ones that have it. And like you said, Fernand, there's a whole video right there for an hour long if a person wants to really get in detail on how to do Craigslist.
Beautiful.
But yeah, Craigslist is something that Rob and I are always doing. I mean, this morning, I don't know, I got like 4 or 5 or something like that going, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm posting too fast. But you can refresh, like we have tons and tons of ads. You can refresh, as you can see. You can just keep refreshing every 72 hours. So once you get an account, it's just really nothing more than just maintaining that account. So it's pretty cool.
Awesome. Awesomeness.
So what do you think you want to share with anyone today on Facebook
Well,
about your?
this is what I want people to know. Because a lot of people think like, oh, this is so hard, this is so this it's BS, you're dreaming. But I'm going to show you what hard is, and I'm going to show you what dreaming is, and I'm going to share with you what vision is. Like I said before earlier, I'm an eye doctor, okay? And I did it because I didn't have the discipline to be the musician that I want to be the writer that I want to be when I was younger. So I just clung to an idea and I pursued it doggedly, and what could have taken me 10 years took me almost 25 years to do. So I let my ego run my life for a bit, and I did that. I practiced for 7 years in Chicago, and I realized, you know what? I can't do this. I got to step aside, give somebody a chance to do this who has a passion for it. Okay? It's not that I don't have a passion for health, but it's just that I just want to do my thing. And I also want to help other people. And I realized that as a night doctor, if I started talking about how to help them other than the eye part, they would think I'm crazy. And I was doing that as a night doctor. So I realized, no, step away and then be able to focus. But guess what? Once I stepped away, I had to replace that income, right? And I needed to find ways to replace that income that were with integrity, that were good, that were proper. Okay. But the problem was that my brain was wrong. I was like an addict, but not an addict to drugs or alcohol or gaming. I was an addict to being an employee. I was an addict to being a specialist. So I had to redo all that stuff. And once I finally was able to refigure my brain and refigure how to think and all that good stuff, then I was able to actually find the right people, because during that whole time I was joining every company under the sun, joining every mentor under the sun. And guess what? I wasn't getting the results that I was looking for. But I finally got my head right. I finally got my heart right, and I got them to communicate. And guess what? That's when all of a sudden Tammy appears. That's when all of a sudden Get Fearless Freedom appears. That's when all of a sudden I started attracting what I really was and what I really wanted. And this is one of the tools that I use to create that income, to create a community, to not do it alone like a lone wolf, to do it in holding arms, to do it. It's always a bonfire with us, right? It's beautiful, and that's what everyone's looking for. So this is more than just make money online. This is more than just build your business. This is a community. This is a family, and that's what's so. I'm so grateful for this, and that's why I love that we're sharing this moment together. And that's what I want you guys to understand, that not only does it help you build your business, not only does it help you make you more money, but it's also an excellent, cool, warm, endearing, and empowering community. Because how many of us are surrounded by people that are constantly chopping us down,
Oh man, I know it.
right? So that's all I wanted to say. You guys want any more information, reach out to me, reach out to Tammy, reach out to Robert. We're here. We're here to help you give yourself more options.
Awesome. And next Tuesday is the next mastermind, and you're gonna be like on there like fire, like you always are. You always get everybody fired up.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
Exactly.
I'm so much looking forward to that.
Let's
And
do it.
yeah, and Rob, he's been helping me with the Facebook pool, and I know we're crunched
Oh,
for time, but maybe we'll have to do a special Zoom, Rob, on that, and then you can show everybody how you've been helping Fernand with his Facebook with the tool, with the
yes.
special little secret
Right.
tool that
Let's
he
do
just
it.
launched, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Get Fearless Freedom. It's amazing. You can build a list and get people onto your list, and it's not hard at all. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Click, and you're done. Of course, set up your Aweber and your Get Response. Which one is it that is most popular? Mainly Aweber, isn't it? But
I
with
think so.
this new launch, we did Get Response because I did have some customers that wanted Get Response, so we're like, all right, we'll put Get Response back there.
I love it. You could, you talk to Rick, boom. Rick's like
Oh, I
Rick's
know.
like the
He's
Flash.
fast too. Good thing. Like today, I was so busy, and then I had to go do my hair. The girl stuff. But he's helping support behind the scenes. So all I'm doing is building. I'm helping people build
Beautiful.
their communities. If you need help in your area, hey, we'll fly. Well, no, we'll drive, not fly. We'll drive
Right.
over there. But yeah, it'd be fun to have a live event someday with you.
That would be great. Down here in South Florida. Oh, let's do it. Then we do the event, then we take off to the Keys. Oh, do a little
Right.
fishing trip.
Jeez, yeah.
Oh.
That'd be nice.
There's this night fishing trip that's like you get the sunset on the way out, you get the stars while you're out there. It is, oh, I can't wait.
Oh
You guys are
wow,
gonna
I
have so
bet.
much fun.
That would be amazing. Yeah, we went out on a cruise out of Miami. So
Awesome.
how long have you been there? That was 7 years ago. We took the kids. Bob and I took Rob and Amanda on the Duck Dynasty cruise.
Nice. Oh, how fun.
It was.
Nah,
We got to
those
meet
are my
Jeff.
Chicago days.
Oh,
How
okay.
awesome.
That's where
Yeah.
you were. Cool.
Yes, those are my Chicago days. Beautiful, beautiful.
Nice, nice. Well, you live in a great area, and we're here to help people. It's now a sea of people. They're kind of used to working from home, so now it's just going to be just a matter of just a bunch of people onslaught coming online, and they're not going to know where to start or what to do. So that's why we have this now for people, and it's just taken off like crazy. And I'm excited that our dream is finally coming to fruition. You know what I'm saying, Fernand?
It is beautiful. You guys haven't seen the roots. You're just barely seeing the fruits, and the roots are solid, and the fruits are so tasty. It's just so awesome in the beginning. I'm so excited and grateful for you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank
So
you.
We
awesome.
appreciate you, and I want to add a little thing that I thought the other day is you look at people of the other networking arenas where you have Ray Higdon to Fraser Brooks to even Fernand is a name in my opinion, my mom, everyone. But what you look at that and you look at the reason why most people have gotten to the top and they continue to try to build and be humble about it. But here's the thing is it's because people gave them a chance. People actually
Right,
were going to buy their product. They're going to buy
right,
their service, their tools, their whatever, right?
right.
And the thing is, you have to have people that give you a chance. Otherwise, no one is a success story. No one is, right?
Correct.
You had just like people walking in with your eye, your eye doctor, they were coming in to trust you. They were like,
Right.
oh, wow, okay, you can provide me really good optics, things like that. And what we have to realize in the world of 2021 now is it's really fast. It's like I'm a lover of Facebook. I think it's interesting to market on there. But the thing what I realize with the Get Fearless Freedom is I try to teach people from Facebook and Instagram and all that fast money, like, hey, look at this product, look at that. The problem is the genuineness. If there's a problem, there's no help. There's just you reach out and they're crickets. They're on to the next product, next program. With Get Fearless
Right.
Freedom and the Facebook tool, these type of things are meant to last. We
Right.
continue to keep, adding in and making sure that these products are always up to date. But it really comes down to the community. When you have
Yeah.
communities and you may have on your timeline or your Twitter or whoever, and everyone's like, oh, we got the greatest Zooms and communities, but what they don't realize is that those communities, I can't even talk, communities are built only on the newest product that they offer.
Then they're
Their
on to
light
the
bulb
next,
goes
and
off.
they're not building a list because
They're
that
not.
product, let's say, there's always a new one every week, I call it.
Right.
And
Right.
it has nowhere you can put categories. Like this you can make $200 by Cash App, by whatever Fernand takes, right? Whatever
Yeah.
method of,
Right.
of payment Fernand takes. But let's say what Rob's talking about, I'm showing everybody right here. This is Rob's Get Fearless Freedom. Now he obviously has his own account, but I'm saying, here's my Get Fearless Freedom. And I'm testing. If I get bored, Fernand, I don't have to go looking for another opportunity. I just create another capture page, go to another
Exactly.
solo ad provider and run traffic. This is one of
Nice.
my best campaigns right here with the bridge page.
Right.
Look at how many hits I have. If a person is not keeping track, no matter where they're advertising, about where their unique views are coming from and their page views and how many opt-ins, I'm telling you right now, this 333, it equals like $2,000. Like if you don't know your numbers and things like that from versus, your traffic, your clicks, we're going to have clicks where people can purchase clicks, okay, for like 75 cents, $1 a click, and get them on, and good traffic I'm talking about. I comb it. You can ask Robbie. I talk and sit to traffic providers. One's right now in the hospital. You know who I mean, Fernand. And
Right.
it's in the first getting started video up here, where
Right.
the new one, the 16-minute one I did. But yeah, he's in
Right.
the hospital. So hey, if someone's sick or something like that, I find another person. But look at that campaign. That's a live campaign. That's my campaign. And I teach people over the shoulder how to do this step by step by step. And these are the things that any online marketer is going to need to know, whether you're a Facebook marketer, whether you're an email marketer like me. Hard for me to always be on Facebook because I'm very mobile. I like to walk, so it's,
Right.
but for you and Rob, I mean, now you guys can track it,
Yes.
you guys can track what you're doing.
Amazing. I love that. I remember the day that you had to have a tracker in addition to, your system,
Yeah,
right? And
now you
it's
don't.
all integrated here. That's so good.
Yeah, well, we've always been able to, like, let's say, let me show you my old campaigns. They're still back here. I could always see how many clicks, see? So
Right.
like, I could always see how many clicks I was getting. So let's say I
Right.
ordered XYZ solo ad, and I usually work from Sunday to Thursday. That's it. And everybody knows Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm gone. I'm not working online. But, let's say I did this click, I mean, I always named it. So I could always tell whatever it was that I was running. But see, these are some of my campaigns. So he was nice and he allowed like any previous, Get
That's
Your
so cool.
Freedom members to keep their pages. Like Anthony came on the Zoom. He's like, hey, I said, oh yeah, they're right here. I couldn't find them. I had to ask too.
That's so funny. That's true.
So
There's
Fernand, you
one
probably
little
have
line, but
a
it's
bunch
there.
right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
There is.
it's great. But yeah, I got a getting
Awesome.
started video for each section now. Whew. Happy
Yeah.
about that.
It's yeah. I was checking that out. Exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, so Fernand, you just mark it away and just let my back office system do the training, and you keep
Let's
bringing
do
them
it.
to Zooms. That's it.
Let's do it. And you guys could do it too. Yes, that's
That's
what's
right.
so awesome
Get
about
with
this.
Fernand, everyone.
That's
Oh,
so awesome.
we got some viewers. Hey, Matt. Hey, Jamie. Well, that's nice. She just said 3 of my favorite people.
Ah,
That's
there you go.
sweet.
What's
Isn't
up,
she
Jamie?
sweet? Aw, she's cute.
That's true, dude. That's awesome.
Awesome. So we're gonna just end this live stream, guys. Guys and gals, thanks again for jumping on. You know what's really cool lately is my Zoom. It'll actually show my words. I didn't realize, so
Oh, wow.
yeah. So I wonder if it picks it up in Spanish. Fernand,
I
you
was
go
just about to say,
tell
a
everybody.
ver si pueden repetir esto, que Get Fearless Freedom es lo mejor de marketing. Dale.
Yay. Thanks, Fernand. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream, and yeah, we'll
Beautiful.
recording too. That was great. I love that ending.
Right.
Good
I
night,
kinda-
everybody.